make coffee and inform you on some of the aspects of coffee. I hope that you enjoy. So first we're going to talk about just the basic types of coffee, which is just like what you drink regularly. So there's different roasts. You can do medium roast, dark roast, light roast. The coffee shop that I work at, we do medium roast and dark roast mainly. What makes them different is that in the roaster, they're roasted on higher levels. So medium is roasted on level 4 and dark is roasted on level 5. So whenever you roast the coffee, you put it in this red thing that you lift up and you put the coffee in, and it's roasted by gas. So it takes about 10-15 minutes to roast one batch. And so whenever you are making regular coffee, you take however much and grind it in a grinder and put it in a filter and run water through it, and that's how you make a regular pot of coffee. A lot of people get just the plain coffees, and they like those just because, you know, if you're in a hurry and you want coffee, that's all you need really. So the most popular drink at my coffee shop is like lattes. So you can do like vanilla lattes, caramel lattes, mochas, different kinds really, white chocolate mochas. And what makes it a latte is that it has espresso and steamed milk in it. Now espresso is also a bean, and it's roasted on 3 different levels. So it starts off at 4, and it's a mixture of like all the beans. So we have like beans from Guatemala and beans from Mexico and Brazil and all that. So you mix like a base and the Brazil and the Guatemala all together, and you roast 3 batches. The first batch is on 4, the second batch is on 5, and the third batch is on 6. And whenever it's done, you mix it together, and that's how you get espresso. So whenever you make lattes, let's say the most popular size is a 16 ounce, which we call a medium. You would take your syrups, so we're making a vanilla latte. You take your cup, you put 4 pumps of vanilla in it, and then you'll ask the customer like what kind of milk they want. So you could do whole milk, skim milk, almond, coconut, even half and half, because some people like their coffee a little more creamy. So we have our vanilla syrup, and then we go over to the espresso machine and we pull a double shot. And a double shot is just 2 shots of espresso. Some people get an extra shot, so if you get an extra shot in a medium cup, you'll have 3 shots, and that makes it stronger. So after you do that, you measure out your milk, and I like to mix my vanilla with the milk just because it kind of adds more flavor to it. And so if you have a medium cup, you fill it up about like this much with milk in it, and then you pour it in a stainless pitcher, and you take it to the espresso machine and steam it. We steam our milk to 140 degrees. For kids, we steam it to 100. And so whenever you steam it, you want to put it on there, put it like on the steamer, and stretch your milk, which makes the foam. So after you do that, you have your shots, you pour it in the cup, and then you take your steamed milk and pour it in. And some people like no foam, which you would steam it completely different, and some people like a lot of foam, like cappuccinos. So after you pour the steamed milk in there, if it's just a vanilla latte, then you're all done. You put the lid on it and hand it to the customer. And yeah, so today I talked about what different kinds of regular coffee there are, what lattes are, and I taught you how to make a latte.